I don't know if you can relate to what I'm gonna say, but like, ever since I got this pair of animation jobs, I've got this constant feeling or fear of missing out things in animation, because when you got a job in animation, you actually and clearly do not have time for anything else, aside for that job, for personal animation stuff, for commissions, etc., etc. And obviously it's kind of obvious because they are paying you, and they are like the priority in your time schedule and in your work. And the thing here is that recently I've just had this problem when I have a bunch of people, and not to brag or anything, but but I have some people reaching out to me looking for some of my animations and for commissions and for lots of animated work in general, and that's really cool. And I actually felt like, oh yeah, this is really cool. My animations are improving. I am actually getting more clients than before. But then I had like this thing that, well, I cannot really work with you because I don't have the time to like balance my work, my animation, my animation work and my commissions work, if that makes sense. So it feels wrong, but it feels kind of hard for me to just really tell to people like, sorry, I can't accept the commission at the moment because I am really busy right now. And that's really, like hard for me because I have been the type of guy that really is into everything at the same time, I have been in the past few years like, every project that I can work on, I'm all in for it, I'm actually excited for taking more and more and more and more projects for me to work on. But now that I have this new problem of like not having the actual time for anything else that maybe YouTube videos and my animation work, it's really something that I have been thinking about. And I've just come to the conclusion that, and I wanted to tell you about this because I feel like this is a really important message that I should share with you guys. But if you really have this feel and fear of missing out things in animation, of projects or jobs, etc., just think to yourself like, well, that's just how things are, There are some opportunities that you'll miss in this industry, and you cannot work in everything at the same time because animation takes a lot of time, And it's really normal to just let some projects happen without you involving in them as much as you would like to, or even not involving in them at all, So yeah, I feel like this is the right mindset to have when you are in this kind of issue in animation, like this fear of missing out things and projects. To just think to yourself like, yeah, man, there's gonna be some inevitable things in this path that you choose, that you need to prioritize some things in front or on top of the others, and those things you should really focus on them and do your max in those works. Just if you're gonna miss out some things, at least make it worth it, the excuse of not working in them, because you are actually doing some really crazy stuff in your other work, in your other projects, in your other commissions. And so just make it worth it, I hope that makes sense. I hope that's the correct word that I'm trying to tell. But just, have this mindset that just focus on your actual work that you're having on right now. If it doesn't matter if it's a personal project, it doesn't matter if it's commissions, it doesn't matter if it's like a more industry type animation work. Just make yourself proud of what you're working on, and don't focus on the what's this like word that's, or like this term, maybe like the neighbor grass is greener or something like that. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, don't have this mindset. Just focus on your own things and really have in mind that this fear of missing out things in animation is really normal, or at least for me, it's kind of normal for me to have this fear. So yeah, just don't focus on it a little too much. And I wanted to tell you guys about this because I feel like this is part of the journey, and maybe if you're following this exact path as me, you're gonna come out with this exact issue that I'm actually going through. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys this little advice. I hope you guys, take my advice and and have a better journey than me. But yeah, that will be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being supporters of the channel. Thank you so much to the coffee supporters of the channel, which are Toby Waffles, Lucky Galaxy, Avocado, and Choco. And we'll see each other in the next episode, guys. Goodbye. I don't know if you can relate to what I'm gonna